to start a blog in 2021. I'm Lucy Griffiths and I love blogging. Now, I blog for business. And so the reason I do that is that when you create a new blog post on your website, every time we create a new piece of content, we're telling Google, telling the search engines that this has new content on the website. So it makes Google go, oh, let's add this to the top of the list because they've created new content. So it means you're going to show up in search. You're going to show up on the search engines when people type in something about your industry, about what you do, you are going to rank more highly. So it's a really worthwhile investment for your business to be blogging. Now, let's go behind the scenes of blogging and why it can really work for you in 2021. When it comes to starting your blog, you really want to think about what content you want to be known for and then dive deep into that area so that you are really targeting and talking to that audience. If you are wanting to grow your blog as a way to leverage your business success and get more clients, you want to really think about SEO and how you can get found with your content. So be really specific and intentional about the content you create. When I first started my blog, I have over 250 blog posts, and I was kind of using it as an online journal. I just would create whatever content I felt like, and some of my early blog posts really make me cringe. It's sort of all, it's sort of more about the struggles and the challenges of setting up a business. And while some of those are really heartfelt, they didn't really get read. They didn't get found and they didn't get seen. And so I had to become much more focused about how I generated my leads and actually enable people to find me. And so that was all down to Google. So you really want to think about how you're going to get found on Google. So what are the questions that your audience is wanting to know about? So let's say you're wanting to get known in the gluten-free industry. Let's say you have a gluten-free bakery. So you want to then start thinking about what are those things that people want to know about gluten-free and answer those questions. So if we were to type in things like gluten-free recipes. Oh, I can't spell recipes. For kids, then you can start thinking, oh, okay, let's see what people are searching for. And essentially there's, a lot of different, 16 best gluten-free recipes for kids. So this is quite a popular topic, as you can see. But some of these posts, like that, that's delish, that's, some of these really stand out. But you can then start thinking, how can I drill down further? So rather than having such a broad topic, you could then look at something like Answer the Public. And so if you were to type gluten-free into Answer the Public, these are the kind of questions that people are asking about gluten-free. So Answer the Public is this amazing resource where you can find out all the questions that people are asking about that topic, and you can then focus on those, answering those questions. And so if we look at gluten-free, you can see there is a ton of questions that people are asking. So, and we'll just see how many there are. So they've asked, there's 392 results, 80 questions. So then you can start thinking, how can I drill this down? And these can be the answers to your questions. So, it's about how is gluten-free flour made? How does gluten-free help with weight loss? Why, where can I buy gluten-free bread? You can then say, oh, actually come to our bakery. And so you are instantly creating the kind of questions that people are wanting to get found for. So you can do this with any topic. If we were to change that and do let's do, instead of that, I'm on the free version of this. There is a paid for version as well. So if I did LinkedIn, and so, you know, if you were to ask questions about LinkedIn, what are the kinds of questions are people asking about LinkedIn? And so you can then answer these questions. You know, LinkedIn, where to upload your resume, where your searches work, where to find saved posts. So you could create content, a blog post about that on LinkedIn. So you're answering the questions that people want to know. And so when they're typing those questions into Google, guess who comes up top of the search? You. And another way to help you to actually really grow using your blog post, and so it gets shared and gets seen multiple times, is to therefore share it onto Pinterest. And when you're sharing it onto Pinterest, it means that your blog post is going to get found, it's more likely to get found in search, and it can be repinned and reshared multiple times. I have pins that have been shared over, 16,000 times. Just one pin. And if you think within a blog post you could create, I sometimes create 8 pins. So if we look at my blog post here, so let's say I've got how I plan and outline my YouTube video, for example, you've got, this is a pin. So I can then pin that into Pinterest, and then, choosing what board, but that means that content is getting found. And so it enables you to create content, and also that it's being seen again and again. It just doesn't disappear. Some of my early blog posts disappeared, and that's what I want you to avoid. So if you're creating consistent content, but consistent content that is also searchable, you're answering questions people are searching for, and then you're using Pinterest to ensure that that content doesn't disappear, it's found again and again, months and years later. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you are interested in building and growing your online business, then be sure to check out my quiz below to see whether creating an online course might work for your business. So check out that link below. Otherwise, I will see you again soon. If you like this video, I'd love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notifications of when I'm next live. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.